If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor RL.Exchange. They offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from, they support all platforms, and have multiple payment options. Be sure to use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
Maybe they'll find it here, card out center. John can't get it to him. Justin will try to work his magic. Back down to the other end of the field, it's not there. Shot
there we go.
And that's gonna be a first goal going to Furia.
Look at Kyle bobbing and weaving, steals it from Justin, gets aggressive and tries to beat Squishy and gets behind the ball to pop it
One
to the
good
top
opportunity,
of the box.
they take it. And it's Gen.G fighting from behind now. They start from the defensive half.
And it's here really where I start to wonder what's gonna go wrong. Kyle's gonna score a second one from the middle of the box here. I mean, Justin's just trying to control the ball and just straight up loses the 50 against Card, just stuffs it in the box. Slip behind, and they just don't have enough time or the ability to break down Furia, and sets a bad tone for the whole series for him usually, as there's number 3. Yanks just crushes it.
Yeah, that's not what you want. Justin all over the field, but he gets the wrong touch here, no follow-up.
Best of them.
Yeah.
Gen.G down 3, maybe only 2. What a bounce off that crossbar. Oh my gosh.
Straight back out to Squishy. He tries to rebound. There's a shot. Crossbar.
Oh, no.
It's going to go off the defending player. And finally, at least a goal is in achieved.
You know, I like that Squishy went up and made it look like he was going to try and stretch that, because it does force.
It's huge for the opening game. You don't want to get shut out. Gen.G on a push now. Justin was looking for it. He'll try to get Frisky in the goal line there. And that's going to be an opening for Garrett. All 3 players getting involved. Only 1 goal down now.
That's good, but is it too little too late? Like the approach from Justin, take the clear away from Kyle, give
back
up
to
the body for
1-goal game, but they're going to make sure to shut
get
down.
it within 1, though. That's what you're really looking for. You want to see Gen.G come out here in game 2, really stick it offensively to him, and that's what's going to happen here. They actually float one over the middle of the pitch here. Kyle probably should have got a hand on that, and Squishy, that's just great timing to pop that one up off the backboard. Gen.G, I mean, to be fair, it's not like they have to score here. Furia is the one who's got to make something happen. So ball's in their court.
It's on the other side right now. Garrett is gonna snipe one. Bar down skis. There's 2 goals for Gen.G.
Oh, every now and again you get one out of the corner. Just takes a purple on the goal line. G keeps it at bay.
That's precisely it. It feels like the tempo has just changed for Furia. They've been holding onto that midfield yard with a flip reset. Beautiful play. There's one towards their goal.
Great lift from Kyle. Give him the space to work, and Gen.G knew they had to go out and get it. You don't want him to come up with the ball.
You talk about that craziness that we're used to from them. That's it right there. Fantastic mechanical play, but quickly that gets shut down. Squishy with his own dribble off the wall.
Squishy caught him out. Great job manipulating the timing challenge to retain control, and Hanks really needed Card to get a peek.
We appreciate it.
No problem.
Nice guy.
It's just a swell dude, you know? Oh, we got game 3 going on right now. Wow. And Card, he's like, I'm swell too. Look at this.
Such an awkward situation. I mean, yeah, Justin forces Yanks up off the backboard, but Squishy just can't figure out the
tries
read.
to buy enough time for his teammates to get back, so Gen.G can't have a push. And they don't. They'll have to let that one fizzle out. Now a chance shot. That's going to be over top of Garrett. Kyle gets credit for the goal.
Love to see Kyle get aggressive here and really try and chase this one. If it gets cleared, it gets cleared. So be it. But I'm going to try and be the first one there. Fighting it off the ceiling and kind of have to reset. Find a lot of time for Furia to recover on defense there.
It feels like they're so close a lot of times. So there's no one home right now. 1 goal back for Gen.G.
What happened here? Okay, clear over the corner. Kyle tries to cut it down. He's just beat, and that means that what? It must have been Card.
He's out of the net at least. Pressure's not off them yet. Furia in control, the opposite of what Gen.G is looking for. And there's going to be the shot. Delay on that one. Kyle puts it in.
Great shot from Kyle. As you mentioned, a lot of space to work with up the sidewall, and he went deep, even further. Just found the seam in the middle of it on the left side. Great shooting.
Chance though for Justin. He centers that. Garrett is going to find it quick. equalizer for them only a few seconds later.
Love the counterattack from NRG. Great kickoff. Justin goes hard to try and kick it out. And look at the pass. The perfect read. Limit NRG's counterattack chances, giving them the best chance to be the ones driving pace of play. He might hit that.
Ooh, Jan might get that. You're right, he does. 50-50 for him. Into the net. A hard save attempt, but Jan pushes through.
Man, you know, if there's one thing that
Minute 30 left. Match point still for Furia. NRG trailing a goal, might be trailing another snipe to the top left corner.
Kyle with a big goal, 90 seconds. NRG not able to find the pressure. And what a shot. Midfield line, that attack's going to be a little bit too slow, and version 1's defense is going to have the tools to figure it out, but it starts getting crazy. G2's going to do their best work. Calm little slider. It's actually going to find its way in the net. I thought for sure Atomic was going to pull that one out.
No, you're right. It looked like he was there. JNaps was on the ground too, right in the way. Yeah, just
to reset themselves here.
Atomic does his best just to keep the play alive. It bought enough time for his teammates to get boost. That'll be a shot.
Oh, wow.
50 out of the way, but it doesn't matter. A finisher comes in from JNaps.
And you see the difference there. I mean, JNaps has Chicago in the box, ready to go, and this time they get the dunk where the clear is happening rather than hit the blocks. And maybe a fortunate bounce that comes right back to him.
Attack off kickoff here from Torment. He gets the 50. Ooh. A demo from Calm just to make sure that goal is secured.
Hello, Torment. Didn't even need the boost in the midfield. Just a little bit of mind games. Go up. What looked pretty aggressive.
Recovery on defense here for B1.
Big chance. You need to get this block, and you love combat. How about this? Up to JNaps off the ceiling. Here comes Chicago, and he's going to slam it off the wall to himself. Way to piece it together. The vision from Atomic, not scared. Don't get it, JNaps.
Beautiful touch off the ceiling. I love to see players utilize that. It gets soaked. Guess we picked the right featured match. It's V1 and G2. Putting on a show for us. Back and forth. Great touch out there. JNaps is going to have a nice little power shot. They're going to take it.
Can only live so long. Today, the stamina war is won by G2. They will not be outlasted. Put one on target. Maybe he let it go. Maybe he missed it. Either way, G2 unable to find the net.
Look at the bumps coming out for G2, though. Taking defenders out of the net. Atomic gets the touch he needs. That last 50 with the bump coming up beforehand set it up.
And you love the recognition from Atomic on the wall. I mean, he notices the biggest one that matters is how much space opened up with that physicality as Beast Mode trying to replicate it. Atomic wants a second redirect. He's going to come up empty, and it's going to fake Torment out. The only way you beat the defensive master is to just not hit it.
Bang. Hey, we saw Calm with a fake before. Have to put everything into offense now, but the result could end up in situations like that. It doesn't go in the net, well, until now.
There's a little bit of hiccup here between Beast Mode, I believe, and Torment, who should be in control of that ball as it goes up the side. And honestly, I don't know if it really would have mattered. Chicago is out there waiting for
in, but low boost, he might get another touch. He does. Beast Mode was there for the shot. Well, there was a G2 defender there for the save, and no one's going to get back in time. I think Atomic might have been boxing Calm out.
Yeah, absolutely. Calm trying to race all the way back. He needs that corner boost, and Atomic knows it. Just gives him a big...
More often than not. This is trouble, though, as Chicago had to avoid Kaio. This goes out to the wing. Card bringing it right back in. Chicago's got that right out to Kaio, who will pick their pocket, and Kaio gets the opening goal.
Not the first time today we've seen Kaio make a nice aggressive turn in the midfield to go for one. Chicago, not the perfect touch, isn't able to go straight back into G2, who needs to score.
Card. Getting one central. Jan with the interception. That sets up Kaio right between the eyes. And Jan actually has G2 downloaded.
And he figured that out. He was thinking initially when he jumps like, okay, I'm going to go pressure.
G2 have had their opportunities, but the Furia defense has just been good enough. Chicago ahead to Atomic, lining up a double. He scores it!
A G2 catches them leaning here in the midfield. Look how far forward. You just saw him at the bottom of the screen. Jan was all the way on the G2 half. Didn't expect a pass to actually get the inside of the net, and Atomic's going to hit a perfect shot.
A goal like that is going to make you think about it for sure. Furia have not had clean finishes, and Gen.G ties it immediately.
You can see it developing with the space here. Everyone misses the touch, and as soon as it goes weak into the corner, you knew Atomic was just going to dish this middle.
It would score.
And hopes. Ooh, okay. I really did wonder what Kyle was going to go for there. The answer, the punt, and steal the boost. And see if something happens. Young, he's going so hard right there. He's like, okay, if this touch gets out into the middle, I'm definitely beating them. Again, very speculative, but he's too far forward. The touch doesn't come through cleanly. Kind of gets tipped back. And that's really what came back to haunt Furia, the decision-making at the wrong time.
Look at the first 4 minutes of that last game. Chicago scoring here. Upper left, exactly where it had to be, with Yan trying to get back in time. Oh, that backflip from Kaio just made him a sitting duck. Atomic takes him out. Chicago all the way back, getting boosted up and in position. Furia have kind of been afforded an opportunity. Can they take advantage of it? Kaio clears out Gen.G. It's still dangerous, and Yan's there.
Man, like that one looked like it was about to fall apart with this touch from Card. You're like, there's no way that goes in. But the bump that's intended to demo
towards
Gen.G.
Naps. Over to Atomic, the possession from G2, trying to just play keep away from Furia and give themselves another opportunity to take the lead. That one's high. Chicago to follow.
Chicago exercising a little bit of Furia playbook there. Get aggressive, range across, and realize, hang on, if they miss, I'm going to be right there for it.
A couple of weeks ago in the Fall Open, here's Atomic stopped by Yan. That's a great win. 2-on-1, and the one stands tall. Follow up. I think Chicago got knocked away, and we're tied.
Yanks was the support player here for Card. You can stop it with one, but you can't do it again. Huge demo.
At the opening lead, it was Furia that had to come back a couple of times and equalize. Now Card. All the defenders in front of him, but all the King's horses and all the King's men could not stop Card again.
Great patience from Card. Don't immediately rip it towards the back wall because you see no one up there. Clearly the optimal strategy is give away 3 goals. But you do have
every time I play ranked.
Yeah, how often does it work?
Never. Card will score here. 35 seconds into the opener.
Huge opener. This is just great aggression from Kaio. I mean, it's good communication, obviously, from the 2 players back, saying that Furia defense standing tall. 2 minutes, though, and G2's got a pretty decent grip right now. Yanks finally able to at least buy some breathing room.
Oh, how quickly did this develop? Oh, Kaio up ahead, and Yan not giving the defense any time to react to this. Chicago's watching, and he's still watching. What a shot. As Furia catches a break. They give NRG, wow, they give G2 that look again. They will not get away with it. The same could probably be said for NRG later as Chicago scores with 45 to go.
It had to happen eventually. G2 really knows they need to get something going, and love the patience from Gen.G. He doesn't commit to going all the way off the ceiling because Furia was ready for the World Championship and the Grand Final. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, they're winning. If you're making reads like that, you're just going to win.
Oh, and Card will get the opening goal again for Furia. This just breaks down from G2. Atomic kind of a little indecisiveness there. Yan up in his grill.
But Atomic has to watch that ball come over his shoulder and make his best judgment about when Yanks is going to get there. And unfortunately for him, he was dead wrong, as this one ticks off the the crossbar, excuse me, not the post. And unfortunately, Furia give one right back. Big challenge from Chicago to keep it in the mix. Is this game out?
I don't think the defense would have been able to react in time if it was on target. Chicago, blocked by Card. Gen.G shot with the demo from Chicago, and Gen.G sends us to Champions Field.
Oh, it all comes back to bear. Finally, Card just misses the double touch.
Doesn't need much of the tank, but he's got plenty. And Chicago will guide this all the way across. Boost steal though by Yan. Keep that in mind as
Card
got that demo, and Kaio will score. Furia to the top 8.
Atomic believed. He was like, guys, Gen.G has this clear. Oh no, I don't have
looking
the
for
ability.
the air dribble. Gen.G does carry it away. I love this start stacks. This is, again, they've played each other a million times, and it's a chess match.
Oh, Daniel crisscrossing in front, and LJ will get an assist. That's certainly going to get his confidence up as he forced that ball through, and Daniel gets around Chicago.
Here, Spacestation gaming with all the pressure, all the control early.
Atomic trying to play around LJ for JNAPS to Chicago, and we're tied up just like that.
I mean, that's the classic G2 pass play that we love. Atomic off the roof, infield, JNAPS, bang, one across, and Chicago again putting it. So the Psycho, the pinch from Daniel. We're seeing teams having to respect stacks. The pinches and now the Psychos. Gyro hitting one in the qualifiers. Daniel over the top. Stop it. What an air dribble.
Oh, this is fantastic stuff. The offense just keeps rolling back and forth. Arsenal in Chicago's way.
Gen.G having a rough day today. Yeah.
Well, you know, you wonder, right, CJ? I mean, you've seen this in OCE too. A team will kind of pop off for one regional, then they come back in a couple weeks, and it's not quite the same as Daniel gets the scoring started for SSG here.
Yeah, Daniel popping off. I agree with you, Stacks. And
this play alive around Daniel, and Chicago kind of bailed out there, and I wonder if maybe he stayed with that play, if he could have maybe forced that through with the interference. Doesn't matter. He'll get his in the end.
Chicago, it almost like he faked the flip reset. Looked to put it to the right-hand side of the goal. LJ just pre-jump right side. And Chicago didn't really...
shot. Easily blocked by Atomic, but not cleared. And Atomic got a piece of this one as well, coming off the backboard. G2 up against it right now, deep in their own zone, and Daniel finds the spot.
G2 are just having to pre-jump saves left, right, and center, and that's because of the physical play. The bump plays coming out on the side of Space Station. Arsenal, you are being of mechanical prowess, not quite. Now it's G2 looking to get back in control. JNAPS misses the corner boost, pushing forward. This could be dangerous. Arsenal could be an open net. Let's pan back, Stacks. It's the classic corner boost miss, and I've been prone to this one a few times. Oh no, he just didn't come up.
Whoopsies. Well, he got the corner boost in the end, right? That's all that matters.
Playing the same, and then they start panicking, and right now, G2, they're not getting a lock-in down the other end of the field. They've got 2 goals to get, 10 seconds on the clock. Space Station, stop
my
it!
God!
Daniel with the skimmy dim sim. Oh, that's a hat trick as well.
That is a top play. My gosh. Daniel.
That looks good for them. And 26 Rising actually at match point over Optic as well.
Against Optic. That's just crazy. Look, North America is wildly volatile. LJ gets his first goal of this series.
What is that from Arsenal?
4 assists.
Are you serious?
Released out of G2. Can they take advantage? No.
Again, they're just G2. They can't commit all 3 stacks, and that's the bump pressure. No, that's a poor touch from JNAPS. Follow up Arsenal. LJ just reads JNAPS there. He just parries it off. He fends it off to midfield, but it was Arsenal's touch. It got him so awkward, and LJ's right there. Arsenal's
here,
right
CJ,
there.
But again, it's just not been good enough. This time, shot wide. SSG doesn't pounce on it. That shot off the crossbar, finally in from JNAPS.
JNAPS, stop it. There it is. I thought it might have just not been their day, and JNAPS usually buries those top bins. Have a look at the follow-up, though, off the side post.
Arsenal swats it away. Chicago there. Batted out by Daniel. Now Atomic. Oh, he tried to serve up JNAPS. Perhaps when Chicago comes in. They took care of JNAPS at the back, but they never marked Chicago. Tie game.
And they're not marking Atomic either. He gets a beautiful touch across off the wall, just keeping...
Brought it right back in front. Overtime looming now in the final seconds of regulation. Daniel dancing through the air as he does. Arsenal keep it up. But Chicago now, there's nobody back for SSG. And G2 made him pay for it.
Oh, we talk about luck. Give them something to believe in, the G2 fans at home, and this might be it. The reverse sweep could be on the card. Chicago's lurking, trying to keep it in. But Arsenal again pushing downfield. We're just seeing Space Station backing off a little bit more. I alluded to it a little bit earlier, but that's a bang. What a shot coming out from Atomic. There is nothing Daniel could do about that one. That is top bin slotted. And have a look at the speed stacks.
Oh,
I guess dealing with the pressure, dealing with the bump plays coming out on the third man. Daniel, though, he's got a little bit of space, but he has absolutely no flip and nothing. Oh, no, a double commit coming out. This could be open on the side of Space Station Gaming. The double commit, double backflip, double pull out coming out there, Stacks. They both wanted it, and then they both didn't want it.
Well, get around Atomic, he has, and JNAP's there for the stop. If there's anybody in this event that you would think, okay, they might actually be able to 1v3, it's that man, Daniel, and off the demolition, it comes right out to him, 1-0 SSG.
It's that man indeed. We speak about moments. He's made up for it
Just
there.
a lovely
defense again. Swatting away. G2, they're looking threatening. They're looking to push forward. Spacestation Gaming, can they keep the pressure on us? Tell you what, a demo coming out could be that. Chicago can't reach it. The demo comes out in the backfield. Arsenal on the wall. Follow-up touch. Look at the placement. Chicago just creeping out for that small pad, and he can't
ready for
get
it.
There's no one looking to push downfield. And I mean, we spoke about G2 almost on the brink of reverse sweeping Space Station. This could be open. This could be the opportunity. This is what they need. I was about to say, Stacks, if they lose this one, they could get reverse swept in the Swiss stage, not alone the game. They're looking to go the other way with it, and this could be the opportunity. Basically a European team as far as they're concerned. You look at all the other North American teams they play, they're screaming them all the time. They know their tendencies. Jack could be able to finish this one. Yes, he can. Opens it up, and as we said, Stacks, perhaps they're just not used to a different kind of offense. They're coming from a different region. They're the foreigners. They're coming into first goal of the game, please.
It's been increasingly rare. Here goes apparently Jack from the heavens. Oh, he almost sniped the corner. Chronic will finish the job, and it's 2-0 to Gen.G.
Oh, look at the placement from Jack. This is his goal here. That should have gone in. The post denies him. Atomic can't reach the follow-up.
Oh, he's going to want that one back. That would have erased any doubt here in game one. Instead, the door's been left open. Maybe Chronic about to slam it shut. No, but Nolly is.
Oh, what great play for Gen.G. And that's what you say. Nolly just missed the top corner shot, but everything right now is looking top ins. Everything's on target. The double touch was so
in a row.
Chronic right there at the backboard. It's been a good run now for Gen.G, even though they were kind of on death's door last round, but Chicago sneaks one through. 47 seconds remain. That's more than enough time to get the magic working here.
Gen.G, they're just looking confident on us, Stacks. They're pushing forward, and 50-50s. The midfield game is huge. They're not giving G2 a chance to get it into that end of the field where it can be dangerous. Having said that, that's going to be a goal. Oh, just the one player from G2 to push downfield. It was Atomic. Great pass from Chicago. Back half of the field. Nolly gets beaten out. Nothing Chronic can do in net.
5 seconds left. Atomic downfield. Let's let that one get away. That's not the ball he wanted. No time left on the clock now. So here goes another tip drill. Atomic. Oh, that's really awkward. And the demolition just lets apparently Jack put it away. Gen.G gets the opening game.
G2, they gave themselves a sniff, a little bit of hope in that game, but again, the slow start was just too costly. You think of Abjack back when he was on Dignitas, Stacks. I mean, the offense, it was crazy. They were just holding boost, holding R2, always going forward. But as the shot comes out, Chronic again, it's the slower play style, just as I was alluding to right now. They're just feeling out teams. They're looking for 50s, looking for awkward opportunities. Jack beautifully fakes.
Down a game, now down a goal. Chronic trying to work his way through, and JNAPS trying to send this to the backboard. Double tap, no.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! What a beautiful own goal there. That is what we love, Stacks. This is what we need a bit more of in the North American region.
Jack. Now apparently Jack and JNAPS are there, but that goes whistling wide. But does find Atomic. Demolition, open net, Chicago! Oh, he's denied, but there's Atomic. Oh, it looked like an open net that apparently Jack somehow got to, but Atomic finishes the job.
Yeah, incredible save from Jack. He could not do much more. This is where we see great teams lock it down, Stacks. This is where we see the last minute. How do they kill time? And JNAP's doing exactly that right there. Just buying time. A bump comes out. Jack can't get back to this. Atomic gets the goal. We've got a 2-goal lead now for G2.
One of the most physical teams in the tournament. Using that to their advantage. JNAPS with Chicago running interference. And Nolly, the initial save. Atomic got nudged out of the play. Chicago double tap, and he forced it through Nolly.
Stop it, Chicago. 1, 2, 3s everywhere. Atomic gets the flip reset, gets bumped off. Chicago bounces down. Nolly tries to save it. G2, they're a smart team, Stacks. They're recognizing when they're getting space and they're using it accordingly, but Right now, there's still a goal upgrade. Pass back, Chronic, bang, Gen.G, the synergy, the chemistry. Cross region into region, Appjack to Chronic, and back and forth again.
We all wondered, how would Chronic fit in with this team?
Forward. They're looking for the goal stacks. We've got 35 on the clock. What's going to happen from here?
Oh, Chronic got around Chicago. Does he dish for Chronic as he puts it in himself?
Chronic gets the go-ahead goal here. Oh, the whiff coming out. Chicago can't get it, and that's the dude. There's just a lot less hard hats on the stream. That's what they need. Safety wasn't a concern on the Dignitas stream. Big shout out to Gibbs, but here we go. Game number 3. Nolly's pushing forward. Could be an opportunity. Shot down. No, they can't get the save. G2 flailing on the defense. Nolly opens it up here. They're looking closer, Stacks. They're looking closer to taking this one. Moving on to main event. G2, they have put it wide. And then the follow-up, Chicago couldn't put it in either. G2, they're living by the sword, dying by the sword at the moment. They need to push forward. Infield pass, this could be it. That's the nail in the coffin. Apparently, Jack gets the 2-goal lead. Gen.G, they're looking to knock G2 out of the Swiss stage. They're looking to make the main event. What a story this will be.
In a game they must win to force us to Champions Field. Still life with just over a minute to go. Atomic got that away from Chronic. J-Naps will score as Nolly couldn't catch up, and G2's back in it.
You just felt like this story wasn't over. There's always more. What a touch from Atomic coming out. Pre-flip hits situations where Atomic and Chicago, they're both third man. Someone go forward, someone put the shot on. They're just both a little bit hesitant right now, G2. Here it is, the opportunity, bang! Chicago gets the equalizer, G2. They're just never down. They're never out of the game.
One of the best setup man in the world, Atomic. Perfectly placed. 5 seconds for apparently Jack. He's not involved in that play at all. Now Chronic for Nolly. Apparently Jack waiting. Chronic, drop down. There it is. Win! Chronic puts him in the top 8.
Whoa, Gen.G from nowhere. They gave G2 a sniff, and then they just closed the door again. Chronic, what a double touch.
There's a reason why we live.